Okay, it's another weekend. Happy weekend, guys. Happy Saturday. We are back in the garage. Again, as promised, we're gonna finish this bike this summer. I'm not sure what problems I'm gonna hit or how I'm gonna get past them, but I'm sure with the community involved, we can do this. We got the fender painted professionally because I thought rattle can paint are great, but I'm not a Krylon king. There's some Krylon kings out there, and if you are, yes, that's not me. And then the other fender is here, fender number 2. Where are the tips? Where's the tips? Tips are over here in a bin. Let's see Mr. Bin here. Hopefully they are. No, we got a problem. Oh, they're not in here. There's lots of motorcycle parts, but no fender tips. Uh-oh. All right, if I were fender tips, I would be someplace in a drawer. Okay, how about this drawer over here? Let's see. So, more parts labeled. Yes, for the fenders, very nice. And here's my fender tip. So, fender tip number 1, fender number 2. And a huge thank you to Wally Brown for sending me the front fender tip, this one. And then of course, Dennis sent me the rear. So now we have the proper front and rear fender tips for this job. So many things to do. Got it. So this fender tip goes on here like this. And then the rear fender goes on the rear of the fender. The rear fender goes on like that. Or if you noticed, there's no holes in these fenders, but where to put the holes, how to drill the holes. Let's go front first because it's in the front. I raided the wife's note card supply. So just for fun, very crude. They should sell these repos with templates, I'm just saying. Fender tip template or lower cloth glider. Tell I really don't want to drill holes in this fender. Drill the holes, do the thing. And let's see, I think fender goes down to the end here. All right, center line. Okay, you guys are watching. If I'm doing something wrong, just let me know. So I think so much care has been taken to put this fender tip on. It's like, don't do it. Double check my work, everybody. So yeah, I think this is where it's gonna go. Look nice. Drill my 2 holes, and then we should be fender tip happy. Let's see, so I think here's my 1 hole. Is over here. Yeah, it's just 1 hole, it's not a big deal. It's like trying to escape from prison. I'm drilling, not getting anywhere. I think this bit has bit the dust. We're through. Here we go. I think my wife's at the dentist right now, so I probably should be like sending her a meme going like, what's the big deal? It's just a motorcycle fender, just 2 little holes. Look, I had to dredge all over Barbary to find this fender from 1949. Meet Dennis, who brought it from Texas and has no holes in it. So drilling holes for the first time in a fender that potentially is, you know, a game changer that's gonna make a problem. Yeah, it's on me. Moment of truth. This goes here. Hole needs to be bigger. Not by a lot, just by a little bit. No, bigger still. One more time. Right in, nice. Okay, fold it over and bingo, fender tip. Okay, let's bolt it up. Whoops. Oh no. Seems that the brazing on the back of this popped off. It just went boop. So that's a problem. And it's chrome too. So I don't know if there's a fix for that. Wally! I broke it. There's a little screw at the end that there's a tip here and the tip broke off. Awesome. Not sure how to make this right, but let's put the bolts on anyway, the nuts on anyway. Moving forward, always forward, never backwards. Safekeeping. So it's like 0.5 of the job done. Awesome. I never thought the screw would pop off. Task of the day was to drill the holes in the fender, which I did. I just didn't count on the thing breaking. That happens. What will you do? Maybe there's a solution out there somebody can tell me about. Let's just take this guy right here. There you go. Structurally, no, but visually, I did it. So yeah, there's your fender tip on the fender. Number 1, done. You know what, I'm feeling brave. Let's go for number 2. Dose fender, man. I'm just glutton for punishment today. Everything worked fine. It's just that this particular fender tip that I just put on there was never on a bike. This one is an original. It's been on a bike before, so it's already pre-bent. So it shouldn't have a problem doing that bend. But when I put the bolt into the hole and I tried to bend it, it put pressure on the little weld there, and it just popped off. We're back to making templates again. Now that I've done it before, it's all easy, so easy. It ain't pretty, it's my template. They will snap. They'll snap right off, boys and girls, so get ready for it. Apply template to this guy. The funny thing is, Mo, the guy who painted the fender for me, I gave him the fender tips and I was like, just put them on. And he was like, I don't know, I don't want to break it. And I'm like, it's not gonna break, they're motorcycle parts. It's gonna be strong, don't worry. He's like, maybe you do it, I'll paint it, you put them on. I was like, all right, Mo, you big wimp. Mo was right. What did we learn? Never put pressure on the bolt on the back side of the fender tip because it will snap off. Tip number 2. So let's see. This is the wrong. Really? Oh. That can't be the right one. It's way too small. It is the right one. My template's pretty good, right? Fits nicely. Checking my work, making sure. I think there was another fender tip on there, that's the holes you're seeing, but I'm going to just not look there. I mean, does that look straight to you? Looks correct, right? Goes here, around, there's a bit of a space. There's the old fender hole from the other tip that was on there. And then, I think it'll be fine. I think that we're good. Let's drill some holes. Forging ahead. It's just a bummer when it breaks. And we're through. This one is pre-fitted, so it should have no issue. We shall see. That's the wrong hole. That's the right hole. And then wait, what? It's not fitting. Not kidding. How's that right? The hole's in totally the wrong place. Crap. How's that possible? There's something I'm not doing right. This is the wrong template. This is the right template for the back fender. Fits on here. Right? Boom, boom. Right? It's not easy. And then, if they're not the lower holes would be like this. It'd be crazy. It just doesn't fit around the whole thing. It's gotta be the higher holes. I see. You gotta bend it here. It's not even close. Well, it's close. Here, take a look. I get the one bolt through there, and the other one's not coming through, and it's just a hair off. So I could just widen that through. I think both holes have to come in at a bit of an angle, and if I make the angle right, then I can probably get it to close. This hole needs to come, because it's right there. It doesn't go straight through, it goes like at a 45 through here. I don't want to snap another one. Let's try again. Here, wraps around. Okay. Hey, I got it. Nice. So then I'm just gonna put the nut on, which I temporarily lost. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, it's different sizes. Why would it be the same size for both fender tips? That would be insane. I did complete the mission, which was put the fender tips on the fender, and they're on there. Have a look. So, yeah, they're on there, and they look nice. I think once this one ages up a little bit, to look at this patina, be better. Although, could do for a little bit of a polish, which probably is the next video. I should probably look into polishing these guys. Got a little bit of a gap on this side. Here's not too bad. On this side, there's a bit of a gap here. Maybe Wally has some ideas. This one's broken, it'll only attach to one side, but the holes are there, so that was the mission at hand. And you know, for fenders that had never had tips before, I'm thinking, not too shabby. All right, guys, I think I've done enough damage for today. I'm gonna call it a job done, with a bit of an asterisk for next time. So thanks so much, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like all this content of me learning what to do with motorcycles, please like and subscribe. I really could use the support. It costs you nothing, but it does mean a lot to the channel. Appreciate it so much. Have a great week, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one.